All right, so today I just wanted to get started about talking about a couple different scams that I found. We're going to be talking about this first one about live stream auction scams, the second one about resealing packs and, not being a truthful customer necessarily, and this third one, which is just flat out scamming children. Obviously, that's not the kid. We're going to be talking about, uh, well, we'll revisit this. This is actually the third one we're going to be looking at. But let's start at the first one. This first one is someone who pulled a Moonbreon VMAX out of a non-English pack, which of course is worth less, but still very valuable. And this was during a Whatnot live stream where he only got a 1 week ban, which, as we find, will not be very justified. But he opens this pack. If you look over there, you could actually see. I'm going to mute the video because he has copyrighted music playing in the background. But let's go back a second. He auctions off a pack. He sees, oh, that is very clearly a Moonbreon, and there is no denying that if you look on the side, I'm going to go back just one more time so you can get a clear see of it here. Umbreon VMAX, right? Let me pull it up so you could take a fine look at what this looks like. You see, we got pretty much the tower, the art, the outline, and of course, Umbreon in the background. But if we go back to this stream, we could see it actually does match this pretty much one-to-one. It is a Moonbreon, no denying it. What he does is he looks at the pack, he acts like he plays it off. Nothing really actually happens. He opens the next pack, which you can notice that the other cards went off screen, and there's a little something in here. He auctioned off these packs, but then realized that once there was a valuable card, he's not dealing with it. He wants that card, and he's no longer going to be able to auction it off because that Umbreon VMAX is very highly sought after. And you could see here that if I yeah, he's playing copyrighted music, so I won't be playing that. But off screen here, we can only assume that he was pretty much switching out the cards, and we find this to be true when we skip just a little further. This is not what the pack looked like. He plays it off as another rare and then also roots for them. Look, he's like,
Oh, dude, a VMAX Leafeon trick.
so he switches it out for a VMAX Leafeon, and as the title says here, he only got banned for a week off of Whatnot. So this is a scam that I wanted people to look out for. Um, if you're ever auctioning packs, be careful who you get them from. And let's move on to the second scam here, which is at a card show. So pretty much what you need to know at most card shows for pretty much everyone at this point is that all sales are final. And this is going to come back to bite this guy in the butt. But let me see and show you what this is all about. We'll start from the beginning here.
I'm not going to sell to you. Please leave our table. There you go, sir. Good luck. Yes, I do. Thanks. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
1 hour later.
Because I like to give you back, but I might take something else.
Wait, what happened to this?
I way overpaid.
He said he way overpaid for these.
So, what you do need to know is card sales are usually final, and I don't know if that SpongeBob transition screen was very accurate, but if it was an hour later, it's very easy that he could have swapped out the packs, gotten a fake ETB, or I didn't even see exactly what it was that he grabbed. But you could swap it out, you could reseal it, you could do a bunch of whole sketchy things. We're going to keep going. It's usually why people don't take them back, but let's continue.
I don't think I can take returns, man. You already left with the boxes.
It's okay. Everybody's got their prices.
What's up?
You got 210 over here.
So that's 210, and what do you want to do?
You got 480 in there.
I'm really sorry. I can't take these back. I apologize. I know you're at all the card shows, but I don't know what you did to these boxes. Not to say you did anything to them, but I already sold them to you at the price. I gave you a deal. I'm going to have to say no.
Wasn't it?
So this is pretty much how it works. You shake on it, not that he shook on it necessarily in this video, but you confirm a deal, you walk away from the table, that is now yours. All sales are final. Most card companies, card stores and individuals go by this. And there's a reason that I want you to pay attention.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. You have a guy right next to you selling them for 120.
You can pick them up from him too, but you already bought them from me, so I can't take these back. I'm sorry.
I'm trading you. I guess you want to me on.
So that's the other thing. At a card show, the unspoken rule is that you take a lap around, you see what everyone else has, and then you make a educated or, you know, a backed decision. So he's saying that he got screwed over. In this case, I think it's just he didn't really look around to the table next to him. Let's keep going.
On two.
It's not about that, man. It's about us working a deal already.
There is also being a human being and being fair with your customers. When you your customer,
It's the culture. It's the culture of the game. So I think it's unfair for him to expect to get another sale back.
I don't see a sign over here.
Listen to that dude's words.
No, don't worry about it. You can take these. I'm not gonna sell to you. Please leave our table. Sorry about that, man. Thank you.
I don't see a sign over here.
Don't worry about it, man. That's okay. We're not gonna sell to you. Thank you so much for stopping by, man.
In fact, you know what? You can take
It's yours. You already paid for them.
you can give the money back too.
I don't need them. You already paid for them.
So that's what you do. Customers.
I don't try to do that, man. I'm sorry. My prices are listed there.
I will say this dude, No Relax Shop. Let me make sure this isn't like a reposted account. He has a lot of patience. Him and whoever's next to him have a lot of
I
patience.
try to be as honest as I can.
You're not honest because
Wow.
you way overpriced. Those are not good prices, and I trust you.
Okay, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
I was at the Pompano show last weekend and I seen blood. I remember.
I'm so sorry about that, guys. You want to buy that? You can just have it. No worries.
I think it's also really sweet that he just gave it to a kid after that. He's like, I just dealt with so much crap from this dude. I'm not even gonna keep going. I think that's it for this video.
I don't even know how to do that.
Yeah, so anyways, not that that guy was directly scamming, but it was a little bit suspicious of him to go about that in the way that he did. And again, if you step away from the table, there's no saying what you did to the cards or the packs that you have in your hands. So good on him for standing his ground and being patient. This last scam is pretty much just taking advantage of children, and it's a window into the insight of why you have to do your research, you know, comp your cards before you go to a card show, have a price in mind of what you want to sell them for, and just do general research. Let's dive right into this.
Oh, so you're that guy then, yeah. What you looking for today?
Nothing really specific.
Okay.
He's got 15 bucks left. But we do know Riley got scammed.
No, Jackson.
How do you know?
Because that lady down there, she was at the last card show. She was the one that
How'd you get scammed?
I had a card, I don't know what it was called, but it had a little bit of white on it.
Yeah.
And he only gave me 25 for 4 cards that should have been like 60.
So, full art trainer cards, not that they were all like this, but these sometimes go for a pretty penny, and a lot of people will go up to kids who are trying to sell cards and be like, well, the whitening on the bottom is really bad, and this and that, and the centering, which, of course, is, you know, important. You need to know if it's near mint, lightly played, heavily played, all these different conditions. But trying to finesse a kid and fleece him for 4 cards worth $60 for 25 is absolutely foul. Keep going.
Yeah.
And he only gave me 25 for 4 cards that should have been like 60.
Oh my gosh.
No, like
That one card that he gave him was like in the on her app. It said the worst damage was like $10, and Jackson got like $5.
What card was it?
It was
Hold up. You
So pretty much he just got terribly lowballed.
See what other vendors will do to just get $5 from a kid. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. What's your batting average? Do you know?
So from here, he's actually just talking to the kid. Very involved. Dad talking about baseball. You know, he's in uniform going to a card show right after his Little League game. He gives him a couple free cards. He says, are you left or right-handed? Picks from the left-handed side of the page like that. Takes his batting average, and, well, you could see he gives him a couple free cards for feeling bad.
You're welcome.
I'm trying to pull it up for you.
No, you're good. No, I believe you. I believe you.
I swear. Thank you so much.
Of course. Yeah, of course. Especially when you're trading with other vendors, that you do your own research with stuff, because people are sharks out here, man.
Like he said, that's just kind of the nature of things. With Pokemon cards, you need to know the value. You need to know when you're getting ripped off versus when you're making the right deal. And it's really hard to do that when you're a kid and sometimes a parent who isn't as involved with the hobby. But You comp what you have, you look at TCG, you look at price charting. All of these different websites allow you to see how much you have. So just to recap here, between the three scams, know what your card is worth. Know that no live stream is really off limits. If someone pulls a good card that you set a bid against and you won the auction for a pack, be careful what you're doing. Be careful where you get it from. And also be careful of resealed products, which I made another video about. You should check it out. Resealed products, resealed packs, and also people trying to take advantage of you at card shows. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and have yourself a good one.